What have you announced today? What was the big thing that happened today?
Today we became public with our Sailfish UI. We're also launching the Sailfish operating system and the Sailfish SDK.
And what's different about Sailfish from other operating systems?
So Sailfish is an open contribution model, so this allows other partners to integrate their services to help their business models. It also has an absolutely wonderful and fun UI, which is fast, easy to use, and enables people to do lots of things at the same time. So the true multitasking interface actually is a new paradigm for mobile.
We heard Jussi Hurmula talking at Mindtrek about a month ago, and he said that what's different about Jolla that's going to make it a viable ecosystem is that it's going to be a smarter smartphone, a truly smart smartphone. So in what way is Sailfish and your upcoming device smarter than what's out there?
We have a lot of different features for the ecosystem and for the UI that actually enable users to do things very efficiently and very smartly. So, for example, there's a blindfold interface which allows, with haptics, users to interact with the device without even having to look at it. You can just have it there on the side and you can know exactly what you're doing with the device.
And you can interact in the home view, you can interact with the running applications without entering inside the application and then having to get out to go to the next application.
So having a minimum of transitions, actually, to be able to do things very powerfully and very easily. And when we talk about fast, it's not just about execution speed fast, it's about a minimum of interaction in order to get the results you want.
So can you give me an example of like a typical use case if you're on an Android or an iOS device or a Nokia device and that really annoys you and that you're going to make better?
Well, when you get out of an application, Android freezes the application, right? And then you have to enter inside the application again to do something with that. In Sailfish OS, you don't have to do that. The application is continually running, it's in your home view, and you can interact directly with the application without even entering inside the application.
So I like having a few things open, the things that I use the most all of the time. So I have the phone because I would like to make a quick phone call, and I can do that without having to go in and out of the phone application. The music player is running whenever I'm not talking on the phone. Either I'm listening to music or talking to someone else. So having that access very easily to be able to say, okay, I'll just pause this without going in or out or having to be in a certain place on the phone to be able to do that. So I like to have the things that I'm working with on a constant basis always open, available in the right scope for exactly where I left it. It's like your desktop. Do you put everything where you want it to be, and then it's there and you know that it's going to be there, and then maybe once a day or once a week you clean it up again. So this is one of the essences and one of the smartest things, that you can actually interact with things very, very quickly and with a minimum of effort.
So today we watched the announcement of Sailfish. When are we going to see the actual device out there?
So devices should be launching before, or hopefully shipping before summer of 2013. We're going to give more information about device specifics in first part of 2013. We've been focusing on the Sailfish operating system, and if you saw today on the stage, there was dozens of pieces of hardware, or at least a dozen hardwares where Sailfish already runs. So we get a new piece of hardware, some guys love to stay up all night, they hack on it, and then the next day we come in and it's already running. So that's one of the game changers that we've been able to do here. So whenever we're talking to a partner.
Exactly. We go there and then they are talking to us, and then we say, hey, give us your hardware, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll show you.
Yeah.
And they do that, and we do that, and you know, at the next day they tell us, can you really do that?
Yes.
And I hear you finally have a website, so where can I go to find out more about Jolla?
It's Jolla.com.
Jolla.com, yeah.
Pretty easy.
And sailfishos.org,
yeah.
actually also launched today.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay.
Thanks.